It's Sunday today. I think we're going to play a little bit longer. I'm not sure. But I do know that the resident is built. I'm hoping that I can see Mabel for the second time. Yeah, she's there. So the resident is built. It's a nice building and it's a nice square. Better than all the mud. They're going to produce something new, somebody new. That's Isabel. They're very summery dressed. It's supposed to be summer in my city. I'm going to go to a treasure island, so my partner will help me at one point for the code, because we're going to do it through code and I'm going to explain what kind of treasure island we use. Already early about it, but today we're really going to do it because now the resident is there. I'm also going to get the camping site, and we're going to know about the KK concept. Project K. What Project KK? And we get more features in the moving and building of residents and bridges, incliners and stuff like that. It is Sunday, but it's after 12 o'clock, so I'm not going to get turnips. Daisy is already gone. I do think that we already can get the pocket extension. So what am I going to do first? I didn't do any celebrations, I must say. So I skipped that part. Do I have bells? Yeah, I have bells. Even kijken. I'm not opposed to him. I like that. Skirt. Let's go for some normal socks. For the tropical hat. And the shoes. Means I have a complete outfit. Only the socks don't fit. Then in storage. I find it, I'm used to playing Pocopia, and if I do X in my pocket in Pocopia, then it automatically sorts the pocket out. I miss that function in Animal Crossing. It's a nice function to have that. Because then everything shoved up to, and then the empty spots will be as last. And there is some kind of outline called follow. Is she now standing or sitting? I thought it should be sitting because had a bench. But maybe because Mabel is there, there's no bench allowed. Yeah, that's a very much improvement. What I find a shame also is that they didn't make a nice sitting corner with better coffee, because there is a cabinet there in the back, the right back, that has coffee and tea, I think, but there's no couch or table to relax because they're 24 hours open. So I think it would have been best. There is a door at the back, so maybe there is more. That they, one of them sleeps, and that they have shifts. That would be a good alternative for the next Animal Crossing. So there is room for a couchie there, because there's on two sides a plank to walk through, but there's no dividing space here. So they can divide it. Okay, no, tell me. Yeah, see, for a fee we can do all those things now. And that's also why I want now to talk about the treasure island. You wanted my help. Tell me. And then we have a code word again. Code sentence, actually. Now, tell me more. I'm not going to say good luck with that. Doesn't help. Now I will tell now I'm his biggest fan. In my other island I told I don't know him. Oh, okay, we get a different conversation. I do like the KK songs, but not all of them. So, for details, I need to have my secret sentence. That is, what should I do? I call it Project K. So, what are we starting with? What are you going to give me? I hope that we get a reasonable first visitor on the camping site. Because we're obligated to take that visitor. It's not like you can send him away and that you can wait for a new one. We're obligated to take that visitor. Okay, Isabel, what are your features? I'm not going to do anything that Isabel is going to offer me, but I'm going to go let her babble. Indeed, I do. What are you offering? It's not going to be an official. I hope she will like my island in the end. Okay, I have no star rating yet, so I'm going to step out of this conversation. So I am going to go for the miles. I think I have enough miles for the pocket extension, if it's there. I think so, because at the other island it was there. I think we're going to try tomorrow to get to connect the two islands from switch 1 and switch 2, but I think I need to have an extra puppet playing. I don't know on which island I'm going to put that. I think the nicest holiday spot is my village, but I don't know, because the museum and all the museum and things that are worthy to look at are also on my city, but in concentrated places outside the main island. So I did that. I have the camping site. Tell me something. Actually, she's cute, but they're so bulky. Yeah, we can use that for the little restaurant that we're going to place near here. Flew away. I think it's a nice color, but it's bluish. Oh yeah, that fits it very well. I'm going to shade 3. Okay, I got the camping site. That's a new DIY. And I'm missing materials. Not a lot, but I do miss it. So I'm going tip. The new stuff. Miles. I think it's about the house as well. Yeah, put things in storage. So I will get some miles back, because I still need to have miles for other features. And there's also a lot of DIYs that you don't need to buy everything, because you're making a choice. You don't need to collect everything. I always make choices on what I want to collect and what I want to buy, because not everything is important. It doesn't give you more points. Okay. because the main story is just the KK concert, and for the rest is it just a cozy game for playing and for decorating and for collecting for the museum and stuff like that. Access the fossils that I have, because I want at least to make one donation. I'm gonna go to the side because I don't like the fact that I'm in his face so much. In the museum you can also approach him from the side. People are complaining sometimes about that he yells in your face, but if you approach him from the side you avoid that problem. It's just a game. Zijn er 2. Maar voor vandaag is het even genoeg. Het kan zijn dat er op een andere dag dan 6 zijn. Omdat je niet alles hebt. Weet je wat, ik doe deze gewoon alle 2 doneren. Want dan heb ik een pocket leeg. I'm sorry, I need to talk in English. I'm going to donate both. And then I have my pocket empty for my treasure island. It's not totally empty because I still have my tools. Oh, I think I asked him to talk about the topic. I'm sorry, that's a long talk. Yeah, I've got something. I will donate that one too. See, I have more room in my pocket and I still have my tools, but it's enough for the treasure island. I'm a bit busy. Oh, that went very fast. Maybe I'm not donating tomorrow then, because I need to be prepared to do the museum. Okay, I did Mabel. She was for the second time today, so she's not gonna give me a thingy. Maybe not. Thank you. A cave. So I need to put a cave somewhere. It will be a nice tourist feature on one of the other islands. Of the whole island. I think I'm going to put it somewhere in the back. Because it's another item. I don't dislike it, the cave. But it's another item on the island. Because I don't dislike it, I'm just going to place it. But I do need to figure out where to place it somewhere else maybe. I see all of a sudden a lot of... that was not the intention. But yeah, I'm here, just dig it out. And it's Sunday, so we can play a little bit longer. Still need to clean the hills. I didn't. We are redecorating some of the stuff. So yeah, some of our house stuff. So yeah, I don't have the time to play every day a long time. But I do planning on doing the hills or the mountains, how you want to call it, at one time offline. Okay, now I will go with this. I will go to Treasure Island because I need materials for the camping site. So I'm gonna ask my partner to give me a code. Treasure Island. Papa, can I have a code? I call my husband Papa. You have on YouTube free Treasure Islands and you can use that, and you can, we don't. We are not reusing our Treasure Islands that actually indirectly pay for it, because we use the Treasure Island from Amazon. I want to fly. That's how we go there. We pay Prime on Amazon, the Netherlands. We pay Prime, and with that Prime, you can access through Discord. Twitch. Oh, through Twitch. I think I made the wrong assumption on the. Oh, both Twitch and Discord. I want to visit someone. You choose that one. You get access to Treasure Islands, and that's the islands that we use. So that is why, because we more or less pay for them, we don't find it cheating, and also because we access them through a legit company like Amazon. I don't see it as cheating, because we are allowed to buy those things through Prime. It's not really buying, because it's already in the price of Prime to access those islands. But yeah, there's a lot of free islands on YouTube. I think what is important is that you at least have respect and be polite on somebody else's island. That's in my point of view very important, because if I have somebody on my island, I want them to respect my island as well. But I don't see it as cheating, but I do limit myself, because there's a lot of islands in that list. I'm only going for materials, and on that material island there is also bells. So I do take bells, and I always take materials. I do take also fruit that I don't have. Search for your dodo code. That is how we go to Treasure Island. I'm now getting a code from my husband. 8. S from Simon. Oh, Simon.
1.
Number 1.
9.
Number 9.
H.
And H is from Hendrik. So we're going to log in on the internet. This Materia 2 is also my second visit to this island. Normally we visit a different kind of material island. So even this island is more or less new for me. Now, so we're gonna let's fly. You don't need any tools for that island. You're gonna also get some miles, and you're gonna get an extra feature in your Nook phone. But I don't consider this cheating, because I think Nintendo allows it, because if Nintendo wouldn't allow it, then Amazon as a legit company wouldn't get involved. That's my point of view. Maybe that's very Dutch, I don't know, but I think a legit company won't involve themselves in something that was not allowed. But if you don't have Prime, there are still a lot of options. If you go via Reddit or YouTube, you can ask for codes for Treasure Islands. You can see that there's a lot of materials on this island, and also seasonal materials. Also the blue shells that are now popular or play in my summer island, my city, but I mostly go for the materials or the seasonal stuff, but also for the DIYs. You need materials for the DIYs. I have a yellow plane in my city island. It needs it. Yeah, this is a new feature. So it means that if somebody, you can talk on this island. Most people don't do that. They just go for the things. I'm going to take at least 3 stacks of wood from each wood. That is my basic. I don't need each wood right now, but I am going to take each wood. I'm going to take 3 iron. I'm going to take, I know from my last visit or from my village that where approximately things are. 2 clay and 3 stone. I am going to take a customization, and I am going to take each fruit because I can't remember if I have all the fruit. And I do want to have a little bit of income from those things. I know for sure that I have coconuts, but let's take them anyway. And I also know for sure I have peaches. So this is the positions that I have left, and I am going to fill up them with bells, or at least I'm gonna take what I can carry. And because it's not a lot, I'm one time going to the ADB, because on these islands there is an ABD. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing it totally wrong. My excuses for that. So it's only for depositing and withdrawing, but you deposit it, not withdraw. I'm gonna take 3 extra bags because of 4. Because I do need to have bells for other things. I want to buy a bridge so that I can pay off the bridge. But you can see there's a lot of materials. Also, there are loose flowers, and there's Easter stars. So this is a real material island. With those flowers you make the wreath and the crown, if I pronounce it correctly. There's also a lot of tools that you just can buy with Nook's Cranny. And I mostly just buy them at Nook's Cranny if I want them. But yeah, DIY is nicer, because then you also at one point get the miles. You need to go from A to Z on a treasure island. That means you need to do all the steps. If you go to a treasure island, don't go minus. It's not nice for yourself because you can lose some stuff out of your pocket, and it's not nice for the treasure island that you visit, because the treasure island can have problems if you do that. So go to the airport, say at the airport desk, I want to go home. It's just 2 few steps extra to get to your own island back again. And if you're not allowed to play because your time's up, just ask them if you can go to the airport and say, I want to go home. Because you're not only damage your own pocket, but you damage also or the treasure island can collapse. So for them, that's not so nice. So don't think only about yourself, but think also about the island that you visit. Maybe it's a little bit different nowadays, I don't know, because the technology is also getting different, and every time it's so going, the development is going very quickly. But at my knowledge, don't go minus, because it damages also the treasure island that you leave. And it as far as I know, it goes for all the treasure islands. So not only the treasure islands through Amazon, but also the free islands that you have through maybe Reddit or YouTube. Let's craft. We're gonna craft the camping site. Let's do it. And we're gonna place it outside the city lines. Hold on. So we now discovered treasure islands, and you now also know that I will take bells, but I mostly don't take stuff. And yeah, you can collect also gold and pearls, because you also have pearl DIYs and also all other kind of DIYs. Is see, even kijken, where do I plant my, I think I'm going to plant here, but that means that I think I need to get some trees out. That's a little hill in the middle of something. Oh, I can make a money tree. Okay, I need something to eat, because I need to remove trees, and I'd rather remove them myself, because then I can sell it, and I'd rather have the bells for them than just let it be cut by the placement of the camping site. Do you need some more? Because I don't know how many trees I need to cut. I played a little longer, half an hour, that I suppose normally plays already done. But yeah, it's Sunday, so I will at least place the camping site. I keep missing all the bugs on the eat. Oh, I had fruit. I could have taken the peaches. I forgot. That's because I'm talking to you and trying to explain what I do. Even kijken. I don't have really room for. I'm gonna put some things out. Drop. 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 So at least I can have hold for 4 trees. I think 4 is enough. So outside the city I will try to make it a little bit touristic. I don't know if I manage, or because I'm not a professional player, and I just do it the way I like it. I do try to keep it a lot of neutral things that are coming with the game. Sometimes I do search for codes, for designer codes, because sometimes they for a city they have a lot, like real road and pavement and sewage and things like that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted the flower. So for this camping site, I needed to make room, space. For my other camping site on my village, I didn't need to. Okay, bury it again then, because I will replace it later. I am going to place the flower here then, because then it's gone. I think I do need to take some extra wood, because there's a lot of trees. But yeah, I can't really... I can take two if I put this one down. And there's this one. And this one. I'm going to put it as far as possible against the hill. You can have one step extra. One side and one up front. Yeah, okay, I'm agreeing. The side step didn't really work, but I am going to put it here. Yay! So that's done. I have some space, so I can put some flowers already. Swap it then. Swap. I thought I had two spaces, but I only have one. I do want it to have natural, as much as possible natural around the camping site, but I do want to have also a more or less picnic place around it. But I'm not paying attention. So at least the camping site has some flowers already around it. I still think that I can have a tree here. No, apparently it's too close to the cliff. So one step over. I mean the hill, not the cliff, the hill. The cliff is down and the hill is up. Mountain. So it's already having a little bit of nature around it. So I have one space. I will take that. The rest I will pick up later. Because I do also want to have a bridge or an incliner. And kijk on my map. It's going to be a bridge first. And then later on an incliner first, so that at least we can reach the camping site in an easy manner. So I'm going for the bridge. I'm going for city look, so I'm going to take a city look bridge. And yes, I did, of course. I found a place. Tomorrow we will have a camping site. I first wanted to look somewhere. Yeah, I want to know what kind of fences I already picked out. Because I think I already bought something from fencing. A stone wall. A coral fence. Did I buy more? No. Okay. I do want to see what they have on fences. See, there's so many things that you can save up for. A rope fence. No, I'm not going to take that. So I need to make a decision on what I already have on fencing for my bridge. So I have red brick fencing that's suitable for a city. Let's talk infrastructure. I'm going a little bit quicker through it. I want bridges and recliners. So I think they have a brick. He's explaining that you can only have one bridge or incliner a day. Now it's not more or less a day in construction, because you need to make contributions in bells to get the construction built. So we're going for a city look, so I'm going for the brick. The other are, these are very Asian. This is also city-like, but I find this one is more for a village. Yeah, this one is also city-like and a little bit cheaper, and the top two are at least for villages and countrysides. But I don't like stone. I do like stone, but not in the in landscaping, because it looks cold, while this looks very warm and inviting. So I'm choosing this one. So that means that everything that's connected to the city island, that's going to be the city, is going to have the same kind of bridge. And if the city is going to be really connected also to the other mountains and hills, then I probably also will use the brick incliner. But if it stays away from the city a lot, then I'm just going to go for a countryside incliner. Oh, I didn't have any spots, and that's why I don't have it. I wasn't paying attention because I was talking to you. So, because most of the bubble I already know, but I forgot that I didn't have space in my pockets. So I'm going to first put stuff in my storage. We have two Maine Coons at home, and I'm getting now some attention for my female Maine Coon. They're both sterilized, so they're not a breeding pair. And I don't want to breed also with my cats, because they're both having genetical difficulties, and it's very sad actually. We discovered that in the breeding system of the Netherlands, some genetic anomalies are allowed, and both my sweet Maine Coons have anomalies. So, in my opinion, you shouldn't breed with cats that have genetic anomalies that can hurt. Because the teeth of my both beautiful both cats are genetically giving a problem. They rot from the inside, and it's a Maine Coon problem. and it has to do with genetics. And in my point of view, if you can, you shouldn't have breeding with animals that have painful genetic anomalies. But because of the number, they need to have keep the variation in then it's allowed. But in my point of view, it shouldn't be allowed. I have a beautiful tortoise Maine Coon female now laying next to me, and she doesn't have any teeth anymore because of her genetic code. She's having a beautiful life, or that's not the issue. But yeah, it's painful. If you don't pay attention, it will be very painful. So I will have the bridge now, because I have room, so I can have it. And they're very sweet. Maine Coons are very sweet characters, or at least mine. I have a beautiful daughter, teenage daughter, and the cats, she can do anything with them. Sometimes she does. She's not harming them, because we are not allowing any harm to our animals. But yeah, she's hugging them and stroking them and all kinds of things, and she the most crazy sweet stuff she does with the animals, and they never get angry. They never hurt her, and they never get angry. I found a great spot. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the cats. But we love them so much. The one has yellow eyes and the other has greenish eyes. The tortoise has yellowish eyes. Green eyes, sorry. And my other cat has Maine Coon, the male, has yellow eyes. And I get some green stares right now. Like, wow, who are you talking to? I'm talking to the people on my video. So I need to donate for the bridge. Sure, I will help. And I will do as much as possible. That's why I go to the treasure island and take also bells, because it gives you the possibility to advance in your building a little bit more. Hi, baby. Yeah, you're sweet, eh? Yeah. Sometimes you bite. She bites in love bites. There's no teeth. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you today. The treasure islands, the building of a bridge. I hope tomorrow Mabel will be back for her building kit, because I don't think she's going to give it. No. Just saying hi. So I'm going to log off, and I will see you tomorrow with my half hour again. Thank you for watching. Very happy for playing. I hope you will subscribe when you see my little video, that you give me a comment, maybe share it even, and like the video. Bye!